Okay, so here's my paper laid out. I put my ruler down to find the center. So I went from this corner to this corner, made a little line. Then I went from this corner over here to this corner over here, made a little line. So this is where my vanishing point is. Now, the problem with videoing this is that I don't want to make my pencil lines too dark or too heavy so that I can't erase them. So I've already drawn this once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over it so that you can see how everything lines up. And I'm going to use my clear triangle, and I'm going to show you so that I'm going to go over the lines in pencil again, but I'm going to show you how they line up with everything at the center. And also this time, what you might want to do is, because all the lines that we did one other time was very confusing maybe, we're just going to take one building at a time. So obviously my triangle is angled up with the vanishing point, and this would be a complete triangle. However, you would crop off the top. So pretend that this is making a complete triangle from that vanishing point to that vanishing point. Then you're just going to make the top of the building, the buildings that are closest to you here, it's going to be straight with the bottom of this line. So you see how this line goes here, and now to the top. Now I want this to be a dimensional building, so I'm going to do another line. Okay, but this time I'm going to make my line go straight with this line. Okay, and you can see I'm lining it up, and then boom, now we have our first three-dimensional building. I'm going to do the rest of these and speed through it, and then we'll move on to the next part, which is putting in windows and things like that. All right, here we go. The thing to remember about windows, and this is where it might be really confusing for some people, is that they are very close and very small because you can barely see them from at the top, and they're going to get bigger and more obvious as they come down here towards you in the big spot. So I'm going to go ahead and start on those. So here we go. We have all the buildings. They're all going to this point. They're all proportionately correct. We have windows and everything there. So hopefully you'll be able to watch this, go over this, and do it on your own. Just take your time, do one building at a time. Really make sure that it looks right and have nice clean lines. The next thing that you'll have to do is go over it with an ink pen, something permanent marker like a micron or a fine tip Sharpie, or an even finer tip Sharpie that you might have, and then you can begin to color that. And I will color mine tomorrow and post that video of me coloring it. And I'm also going to be doing 2-point perspective drawing as we get closer. And of course you can hear all the planes in my home. Anyway, hope this is good for you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.